Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm here today at Fleming's Prime Steakhouse and Wine Bar in Winter Park, Florida. And we are talking about New Year's. And New Year's is all about the sparkle. So we're talking champagnes today with Atanas from ABC Fine Wines and Spirits. Welcome.
Thank you, Michelle. It's good to be here.
Well, I think with the economy and everything going on right now, a lot of people are going to choose to either throw parties at home or attend parties at their friends' homes. So where do we get started in terms of stocking up to throw the perfect party?
There is a difference between sparkling wine and sparkling champagne. Champagne is a region in northern France and therefore gave its name to everybody these days uses as any sparkling wine out there.
And you have several different types here, right?
Yes. Well, this one is rosé, made of red grapes. Really goes well with red meat. But you can also use it with desserts, fruits. It will be great at a drink to finish your meal.
And you have some things here that you can mixers for your champagne. Is that
Absolutely.
Would that be a right way of saying it? A mixer?
You're gonna pour a little bit of this Chambord in it, just enough, to give the dry sparkling wine or dry champagne some sweetness to it, and they're gonna enjoy it as an aperitif, as a great drink. If Chambord seems a little bit pricey, because maybe it is, we have alternatives, and this one is a crème de cassis. It's a black currant liqueur. It's very sweet. You just need a little bit in your bubbly.
That can save a ton of money by just going and getting a certain type of champagne, and then you can change it with just a couple different mixers.
Absolutely.
I love it. Now, for me, I don't necessarily serve champagne, though, the entire night. So what would you suggest to kind of get started with?
A lot of people make the mistake to grab a bottle or two of champagne, of sparkling wine, and don't think about the still wine. But if you're going to be entertaining a large group of people, you're definitely going to be ready. You have to be ready with some still wines. And my suggestion for a special occasion like this, get something nice. We have fantastic Bordeaux from the 2005 vintage. We have, of course, some big reds from Napa Valley. Here's a Cabernet here that we love so much, name it Rockledge. We have some really good Chardonnay, some of the best of the world. This one is a Meursault from Burgundy in France.
So this one is from Paso Robles?
Paso Robles is in Central Coast in California, maybe not an area as well known as Napa Valley or Sonoma, but that's where we find some great values, and those will not break the bank.
Absolutely, and that's what I love about coming in to see you guys at ABC, is that I can come in with my budget, you can help me pick out exactly what I need, and I still impress my guests. Okay, speaking of impressing guests, you've recently been talking to me about these ports.
The biggest challenge of our customers when they shop for port is the two types. One is called a ruby, or the vintage type, and there's another one that is called tawny. Many people don't understand the difference. If you're getting together with some friends over a chocolate cake, definitely the ruby or vintage. Let's say you want to give a gift to your husband or a friend, a male friend, and they're going to be enjoying some cigars, so they may want a 20-year-old Tawny to enjoy with the smokes.
Okay.
So these are the two differences, but besides the ports, I have a couple of other things that you noticed earlier.
Ice wine.
Exactly.
I was recently at a girlfriend's house and she introduced me to this. It's very
as
good.
Sweet as honey, like a liquid honey.
Yes.
These wines are fantastic. It's said that one vine gives you one glass of ice wine.
Wow.
And why is that? Because those grapes are picked frozen on the vine and there's very little juice left. But what's left that's liquid inside the grape is the most concentrated part of it. So therefore, after extraction, you don't have much left. Therefore, they're kind of pricey, but it's worth every penny of those. And this one comes to us from Loire Valley in northern France. It's also late harvest Chenin Blanc in this case. It's as sweet as the ice wine, but maybe half the price. And I'm telling you, people who have tasted this wine, they actually love it even better.
Okay, let's talk about these larger bottles of champagne.
Yes, absolutely. They call them magnums. And it's basically 2 bottles in one. Besides the volume, if you're having a larger party, that may be very useful for you. Besides that, there is a difference in quality. Larger volumes, all experts agree on that. The bubbles are more persistent and finer. Volume in this case does matter, yes.
That is a great tip. I did not know that. Okay.
Besides that, you even have some even larger ones, double magnums, imperials, etc. And they are all available at ABC Fine Wine Spirits.
Good. Now it's almost a stroke of midnight, and I got to pick out, like, I just want to get one special champagne. What do you suggest, but not going to cost a lot of money?
And that's why I brought several suggestions
See,
here.
and you've got them all. You've got the answers. Look at you.
I love rosé, and it's so festive. And this one is definitely not going to present a financial challenge to you. Look at this bottle. Looks so much more expensive than it is. And the rosé makes it that much more festive.
That is a beautiful
It's a
bottle.
sparkling wine from southern France, and this one is made of 100% Pinot Noir grape. It's called Laurent Brabant. And maybe another one, this one does not come again from the Champagne region, but from Burgundy. It's called Crémant de Bourgogne. This is a wine that's on the drier side. It's a blend of mostly Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. This is my favorite to blend with the Crème de Cassis to produce this great aperitif called Kir Royale. And maybe here is a sparkling wine that I recommend for those of you friends who do not like the very dry, the so-called brut champagne. This one has the flavor of peaches and white flowers. And it's called Clairette de Die. It's really great by itself, but also if you mix it with a little bit of a white peach juice, it makes a great Bellini.
And that to me would seem like something that would be nice for a little breakfast the next day.
The next day, your brunch wine, this
yes,
is it.
your New Year's brunch.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Okay, it's almost midnight, so we got to get ready here. Here, I got a hat for you.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
And Happy New Year to everyone out there. And remember, enjoy responsibly.